Hello there, friend. Welcome to Start Early today. Today's theme is accepting the things around you and then taking action, dealing with it. So this calls for responsibility, accountability, and knowing our role and the reach of our capabilities, doing our utmost, doing our best, giving it our all. And in doing so, in pushing, in piercing the veil, and in touching your outer limits, you will then get to expand. Your former limitations won't become your limits anymore because you have then decided to become bigger. And this can come in many aspects. It can be physical, mental, with skill and talent, whatever you choose to be. So first thing we need to do is to acknowledge where we are, acknowledge and prioritize what is important, and accept with an open heart where we are, where we have brought our lives to be. Where we are, wherever you are, you have brought yourself there, knowing that you're responsible for wherever you are in your life, that you are responsible for whatever skills you may have right now, and being clear on what you can do, and being clear on where you want to go, and accepting all these situations. We can then take clear steps, and some important steps just take minutes. It can be a connection to an important person that really matches your talents or your goals. It can be reaching out to a connector so that your value will be of use, of optimal use, because our uniqueness has a place. It's a piece in a puzzle of this big world. So try to figure that out. Try to figure out where you fit in this amazing artistry or amazing artwork. Mindfulness teaches us to observe our thoughts, emotions, and experiences with non-judgmental awareness. It invites us to cultivate a deep sense of acceptance of ourselves and circumstances, even when they may not align with our desires or expectations. So sometimes we have perceptivities that are not aligned with the absolute truth. So it creates an imbalance or a mismatch in our feelings and in our energy. So it's best to observe and listen more and quieten more, quieten the heart, quieten the mind, so that we can know our place, that we may act in accordance with a higher self, aimed at the highest possible good. It is in this space of acceptance that we find the power to handle challenges. And challenges and problems, they just appear as such through our limited lens. So in quietude, make sure you have the skill or cultivate the skill of taking a step back and zooming out and looking at things from a wider perspective, looking at the big picture, that it's not all about your small self's gain, that it's the gain of life. What is more life affirming? What is best for the project, for example, or what is best at this moment? What is best at this moment? So try to ask yourself, what is the best thing that serves myself and others at this moment? And mostly it's just presence. Is there anything you're refusing to accept about yourself or your circumstances that you might handle more effectively if you accepted it? So watch where you are being resistant. That resistance is what keeps us from pursuing our goals or becoming more of what we are, which the Spirit calls us to be. We are called to become more of what we are every day, becoming more of who you were yesterday, becoming more fortified in many ways. It can be strength of the body, your level of acceptance, your relationship to the world. So watch your resistance. There's a book by Steve Pressfield, and The War of Art, if I'm not mistaken. So check that out. He talks about resistance. Resistance is the one stopping you from your fullest potential, because the mind talks us into safety. The moment you think about it for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, you're already talked into not doing it. And inspiration expires. It has an expiration date. So the moment you feel ignited or inspired or excited about something, dip your toes into it. Decide to deliberately practice, because these insights are whispers from eternity, and that is not the be-all and end-all of a thing. What we can see is very limited. Sometimes we always just compute the end result in our heads and compute the gain for ourselves. But then we deprive ourselves of the unseen opportunities that might lead into doors opening. That's what I like about stirring the soup, as I call it, because you don't know what flavors might come out. And connecting to people who have resonant energies, you don't know what they're all about. You don't know what you might learn from them. So keep an open mind. Practice lifelong learning. When we resist accepting certain aspects of ourselves, we inadvertently create inner conflict and suffering. So accept things that you may not like about yourself, and try to work on it. There are ways of working on what we may see incompetent in ourselves. If you see yourself as not organized, try organizing your surroundings. Start small. Sign up to Atomic Habits by James Clear. He explains things very clearly. I'm wondering if that is his real last name, because it's just so apropos. James Clear. He's an awesome author. I think it's his publicist who named him Clear, because his writing is just so clear. Anyways, going back to our topic, acceptance does not mean resignation or giving up. It is not a passive surrender to circumstances. Instead, it is an active choice to meet ourselves and our experiences with compassion and curiosity. This is a big one in mindfulness school too. Compassion and curiosity. So have compassion for yourself. We are all in Earth School and we're all just here to learn, and it is a wonderful opportunity to cultivate a growth mindset. It makes life fun and exciting. It can be applied in your daily life in the kitchen. So cook up something new. Try something that you have not tried before. In trying new things, you open up doors. If you're a musician, try some new genres. So in curiosity, you find things that are resonant to yourself, which will lead you to more exciting doorways and pathways. And then just keep on forging your path, maintaining centeredness in the heart and staying compassionate. Through acceptance, we gain clarity and insight into our patterns, triggers, and limiting beliefs. We have discussed in the past podcasts that our triggers are our treasures. For those are signals in which we are presented ways or places wherein we are not free yet. And these can be turned around. These things can be turned around with work, with mindful work. And it's just a slight flick or switch in your perception, like flicking a light switch. Or imagine shifting your head, tilting your head towards the right, and immediately you get a different view. You'll see that it is a blessing and it is not a problem. You'll realize that you're making a big deal out of something that means diddly squat. Okay? Nothing is too much of a big deal. It is already happening in its own accord. You're breathing deep and resonant. Your water is clean. All is good, my friend. So start from that point. Start from the centeredness of good. By accepting our circumstances, we free ourselves from the burden of resistance. So know that there is resistance. The resistance of the ego. The ego wants it easy. The ego wants it to serve the small self. Animalistic, reptilian pleasures. It wants rewards for no effort. It wants winning the lottery. Okay, that's the ego's nature. It wants sweets. It does not want work. But anything that is worthwhile takes work and takes time, like banging copper and turning it into gold. Everything takes time, and everything takes effort and practice. Anything and everything beautiful. That's why we love watching sports, and we love watching divers gracefully diving, doing their tricks. It doesn't happen by just instantaneously. They practice, they train, and in training, you get in the zone. You get into your zone of genius. You sharpen the tool, which is yourself. Okay? You can all these beautiful yoga poses, skateboard tricks, guitar licks, beautiful songs, paintings. All of these things take a lot of work and practice, and this can happen by subjugating your ego, shutting your ego, and getting into the flow, and making the muse descend upon you through quietness and intention. Intend for an hour. Intend that for the next hour, I'm gonna empty my mind of all distractions, of quick dopaminergic hits of cell phone and social media, and I'm gonna draw and see what happens. You might surprise yourself that you might be able to paint a flower or something. And that feeling is deeper. It feels worthwhile. It feels beautiful. It feels meaningful. You get to feel what it means to be a real human. So mindfulness teaches us that acceptance is not a one-time event, but an ongoing practice. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to let go of control. The ego wants control, okay? But the nature of life is change and impermanence. So there is nothing to control. So try letting go of control. You can relax the hands, relax the belly. And Jiddu Krishnamurti's secret is not minding what happens next. Just ride it, my friend. Ride the waves of life. Ride the wave of your day. It may be raining, so just do rain. Just do rain walking. You might get wet, but it will dry out. It's no big deal. It's just water. And it's actually pretty good that you get wet. If you want to take it to the next level, jump into the river at 4 a.m. That's Stuart Wilde's technique, one of my best teachers. As we embark on the journey of acceptance, we discover that it is a catalyst for growth and transformation. It opens doors to self-discovery, compassion, and self-love. It allows us to release the heavy burden of resistance and embrace the beauty of our authentic self. What is your authentic self, my friend? There's beauty in there. What you have is beauty and strength. Your life is unique, and what makes you unique makes you special, and it can be transformed into something valuable. The way you perceive the world, the way you absorb inputs through books, through quotes, and whatever attracts you, art, whatever you attract, whatever inspires you. So all of that can be turned into an output, and then that will be your creativity, that will be your creation, that will be your contribution to the world. So what is it? Whatever you learned from a book, write it out and share it to the world, because your voice is different. Whatever song you hear, absorb it and try to turn it into your own song. Okay? It's so easy to make some songs. You can use instruments, you can record on your phone, put it out on Spotify, and don't care if nobody listens to it. Put out 1,000 songs, and then you can stop. Okay? Speaking of songs, Turbogoth has a new release with the fantastic Kid Franciscoli. It's called It's Like Magic. Look it up on Spotify, because it's our life. It's beautiful lyrics by Sarah Gogler. It has, it goes like this: lifting up the mood like magic. I make you feel better. You get lifting up the mood like magic. You make me feel better. Everything is cool. You get what you want like magic. And it's paired with Kid Franciscoli's Daft Punkish beats, but he cultivated it into his own flavor. His sound reminds me of French electronic discotheque mixed with the Mediterranean. That's how I feel. Because of the chords that he uses and some riffs, but the beat and the percussions are really minimal discotheque French. So that's what I love about his thing, his vibe, and we're happy that we're longtime collaborators. So, check out Turbo Goth and Kid Franciscoli. Okay, that's it for today. Check out the food blog. Lots of new recipes out there on my food blog called Make Pure Thy Heart. And follow me on Substack, Make Pure Thy Heart. And from some easy inspirational readings, startearlytoday.com. And for skin art, amazing fine line tattoos since 2007, Sarah Gogler, master tattooer. People from all over the world fly to her to get inked, to get their beautiful memories etched in their skin, because she designs the tattoos. And I'm there too. I'm a witness to every client, every beautiful transformative experience. She designs it as you tell your story, as you tell the story of your life. And some people really cry and open their heart up and really get open, get vulnerable. And we encapsulate it and we encapsulate that memory, immortalize it through her fine lines. So check her out. We are blessed to have this amazing artist, Sarah Gogler. I've been working with her since 2007 and working with her too with a music called Turbo Goth. And we're staying at it. And it's been doing great. And I hope you become a part of it, friend. That's it for today. Please subscribe, follow, share, like, and that's it. You live your life inspired. And what have we learned for today? The power of acceptance. And when you're in that space of acceptance, you can easily deal with what you have, and you can grow what you have. You can flourish what you have, and you can open yourself up to what's possible for you today. And it's day by day. You improve 1% at a time. 1% each day compounds. That's 365% compounding interest. Now that's a good deal if you ask me. Start with Atomic Habits. That's an easy book. And that's the only book you'll need. And you can apply it in your business, in your work, in your family, in your health. Life is phantasmaballs, my friend. So get out there and bend, reach, twist, and turn. On a skateboard, on a longboard, on a rollerblade, on a car, what have you, on a bicycle. Or on your mat. Jump around and say hi to the squirrels and to the dogs. And if you want some business advice, go to Uncle Noah, Noah Kagan, okdork.com. I had the opportunity of meeting him when we visited South by Southwest. He's pretty dope. He has lots of ideas. He's creative and he can put up a business in a weekend. Validate it and put it up. Get your first dollar. Get your first customer. It's about focusing on the problem. It's focusing on solving other people's problems, not your fantastic creativity. That's what I learned. Some engineers and creators, they are so amazed with themselves. It's kind of egoic that they build this amazing product but nobody needs it. See? So find people, find a pain point, and then get some data and then serve them. I practiced his course and I sold vegan food and delivered it to people in a month, and I made 1K in a month doing his thing. See, and it's all just doing the right things, doing the right thing at the right time with a clear vision. And business is easy. People need service and you have energy. What can you do? What can you do? Can you write? Can you cook? Can you engineer and conjure up a thing? Make it awesome, put it out there, and build the people. Okay? So that's it for today. I think we went to many places. We tackled business. Oh, that's a first. So have a good day. Keep it chill, keep it real, keep it quiet too, okay? Do a lot of listening, do a lot of mindfulness, play a lot of music. In music you can do lots of genres. You can play meditative harp music. You can do French electro, you can do deep house. I have some playlists on Turbo Goth. You can do dark wave. You can dance wearing black clothes. That's fun. Wear some eyeliner. Go to a club and observe. Well, I think that's it for today. We segued to too many places, and now I'm gonna send you off. I hope you're inspired as I have inspired myself. Today's a new day. Today we're gonna make some new connections. Today we're gonna sing a new song. For every day's anew, it's a blessing, life's a gift. Peace out, namaste.